So this show, we're going to dedicate this show to Bill. Bill, we call Bill from Texas. And Bill passed away yesterday. I received a text from Bill 2 weeks ago, just exactly almost 2 weeks ago, that he was talking to me on a text and said, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it, Randy." He said, "There's too much stacked up against me," and we're just so sad here. Bill came from Texas to start a partnership here for the Seventh-day Adventist. There's like a boarding school there for boys, and he was so excited. He had so much energy. I couldn't believe. And I said, "How do you feel, Bill?" And Bill said, "I feel amazing." He'd been up here. He pulled a camper up here and stayed. Then he came up, stayed with the guys. I think he came up here almost 3 times. His third time he came up, which was the last time, and his back went out on him. He was doing something twisted, and his lower back just completely just popped. And we got him in a chiropractor here in town, and he went and seen him, and the guy said, "Man, you were going to be probably 6 months." He said, "You really you twisted it good." So he tried to stay a couple of days, and he said, "I got to go home." And I knew the ride home was going to be so hard on him. But he got home, and when he got home, he went to the doctor and checked, and Bill had full-blown lung cancer and didn't know anything about it. And within 2 weeks, that's when he texted me and said, "Hey, I'm not going to make it." And within just a week after that, he was kind of unconscious, or wasn't eating and drinking. And Bob, who came up with him from the crew from Texas, texted me yesterday and said, "We lost Bill." And it's just sad because Bill was just, you can see in there, I remember we had a video on him, and he said he was so energetic, he had so much life in him, and he was wishing that he could be 25 again, And he said, "Randy, I wish I could be young again." He said, "I'd take this on with you, and we'd go to the sky together, And I think it was in his mid-70s, and he had just so much energy that I just thought it was just awesome. And actually, Bob...
It was really infectious.
Yeah. And Bob was here and is younger than Bill, and he said, "Man, Bill, he'll push you, And so we just wanted to dedicate this show to Bill from Texas, and to his wife and his kids, and who may be watching this. We want to thank you for letting Bill come up here and for us to experience Bill and get to know Bill. And
what a nice guy.
We were immediately friends.
Every time we'd see each other, he'd just wave and say good morning or hello or how are you doing, and always had a smile on his face and was always moving and working.
He loved what we were doing here. He was inspired. He was like,
what a nice guy.
Built everywhere. He'd done a lot of things in his life, in construction, and I could tell this was giving him a new wind, a new release, and a new excitement about stuff.
He was excited about it.
So, but we want to say anybody who's affiliated with Bill and his life and his family, we want to thank you for Bill coming here. So we'd like to just give our condolences to everybody that's in Bill's life, and say thank you for letting him come up here and be a part of our life. Thanks, Bill.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Hey, like you said, what George Lopez said? I'm on like a TV in the afternoon.
Like the TV in the afternoon. It's on.
I'm live.
On. That was a good show. George Lopez.
Yes.
That was a good show.
I never seen it, but yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Can we help you?
I'm sorry.
Do we have an appointment here? What's going on?
I'm getting ready, man. I got to look good for the world here.
That's right.
All right.
The earth.
The earth. So in front of me is a Incred-I-Box, and it is heading to Seattle Wednesday evening.
Yes.
All right? So what I thought I would do, it's a team effort around here.
Oh, is it?
Is show you a little
There's
bit
no
about.
I in team, Randy.
So I'm going around the house looking at a few things, and these are the screws that we use. All right. So this whole house has got that little bitty screw in there. Let me put it in my palm of my hand. All right. So those are 1/2 inch pan head, really flat screws, okay? So what we can do, you can see all this right here. Real simple to put in. So I'm going around, and if I see any little bit of, needs a screw just to fasten it down, so I start it, lock, done. And that's how this whole house is put together. So I just put that piece of trim on the top, and let me walk you around it. So this is an 8x16 Incred-I-Box, $20,000. I'm so proud of this.
Well, this is
structure.
the first one leaving. This is the very first one.
Heading,
your house.
Yep.
Yeah, your house was a prototype.
You got
this is the very first Incred-I-Box that is leaving out to Seattle.
And this one is so much. We still got to put some bolts inside of this. We're just going over it. We've had all the electrical. It's been ANSI certified. It's all set, ready to go. We're going to run some water to it when we get out. Now this is we just changed this panel, so I'm going to fill in. Look right here. So we got some screws. You can see. Now, Amanda, I can't tell you the torque that's behind this drill. All right.
Well, I was actually about to ask
It's
that.
some massive torque. I mean, they've rated my arms at probably about the new Ford truck's 1,000 pounds per torque, you know, Amanda?
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either. It just sounded cool.
I guess saying torque.
Torque! Torque just sounds better.
Is torque like a man thing? I don't know. Hey, here's one. Put one right there, right there, right
That's
there,
it,
right there.
See, you got an eye for it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Done.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Isn't this cool that
Yes.
this right here
Yep.
makes it structurally sound?
Yeah.
Every 3 to 4
Love
inches.
it. I'm loving this journey for you.
Oh, well.
I'm so loving this.
Done.
Oh.
So, 8x16. This house actually looks better than mine because there's no big dents and dings and stuff.
That is true.
Can you bet? We've got 103 we've sold so far.
103.
103 houses, and this one we should have videoed because it doesn't have any hunks and dings and dents in it. And
oh, the prototype was absolutely perfect the way it came out, and everybody loved it. Listen, that's
what
why
a
we
before
sold.
and after shot.
That's why we have sold 103. This is the product that you're getting with some modifications that you did from the prototype, and there may even be more, but we have that. You save that out, so in case something needs to be tweaked, something needs to be fixed, you're going to do that. Makes it better.
So we're going to bring a video and show you how we build these. I just thought of that. You know, we're just going to show you how we put this together. All right. Just because I'm putting a few screws in here, I'll go through. We do a little quality control and everything. So the panels, the walls are done. We put the corners on, all the brackets. So really, this right here, this corner, and all the 90-degree angle that holds the roof to the wall is really what gives it the strength to hold the roof on the system. Then this right here, there's a 2-inch gap of just metal right here.
Yeah.
And it goes over top of the 2x6 floor joist. And all these screws, right, keeps it from uplifting.
That's great.
And then on the inside of the house, there's a 90-degree angle brace that goes onto the wall and onto the floor. Then we put our vinyl floor on top of that. You don't see it. What else? Oh.
Well, Well, go ahead. You're going to talk about the windows?
Just a trim, yeah. So when we put the windows in, they're screwed behind here. This is just a piece of metal that hides our nail flange, and it's just for aesthetics. That's all. There's no waterproofing, no structural anything. This just gives it so you don't see the nail flange of the window.
Right.
What was you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say, we're getting ready to go to another segment of it. What we're going to do, we're going to stop, but we're going to tell you how many hours it took to do this 8x16 $20,000 Incred-I-Box. How many hours it took, and we're going to get even better. So stay tuned.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I know it. like what's his name?
We're going good.
Jump!
Oh, shit, now!
So we're headed out.
Let's go.
Yeah, good job. You got it.
We got radios playing everywhere. This is heading to
It's the
Seattle.
first one leaving.
Incred-I-Box, man.
This is exciting.
Leaving Wednesday evening. I was checking my phone to see what day it was.
3/28. I think it's March 28th.
I love it.
Yeah.
March 28th.
March 28th.
Now, we're 5 weeks behind our production. We're going to catch up.
We're going to catch up.
We're going to build 25 before our 90-day deadline, hopefully more. Yep. Let's see, where do you want to put this, Amanda?